How can we solve the given function f of x equals x plus 3 for f of x equals 5? Solving for f of x equals 5 means identifying the input values x that produce an output value of 5. So we just have to substitute the 5 for f of x and then solve for x. So we can write 5 equals x plus 3. The next step is to subtract 3 from both sides. 5 minus 3 is 2, and 3 minus 3 cancel each other out. So we get x equals 2, and we're done with this problem. Let's say the function g of t equals 3t minus 2 is given. Solve for g of t equals 1. Again, we just plug in 1 for g of t. So we get 1 equals 3t minus 2. After adding 2 to both sides, we get 3 equals 3t. And after dividing by 3 on both sides, we get t equals 1. In other words, when the input of the function is 1, then the output is also 1. Let's look at the function p of a equals a squared plus 3 and solve this function for p of a equals 12. So we can write 12 equals a squared plus 3, and after subtracting 3 from both sides, we get 9 equals a squared. After taking the square root from both sides, we get two solutions, one positive and one negative. The first solution is the square root of 9, which is 3. And the second solution is the negative square root of 9, which is negative 3. If you want, you can check the solutions by plugging them in for a. Three squared is 9, and 9 plus 3 is 12. Negative 3 squared is also 9, and 9 plus 3 is also 12. So we solved this problem properly. Let's look at the next example where we have a tabular function. How can we solve this function for f of x equals 7? Again, we have to identify the input values for x that produce an output value of 7. We see that the input values 1 and 4 produce the output value 7. In other words, when the input of this function is 1, the output is 7. And when the input of this function is 4, the output is also 7. So the input values of the output 7 are 1 and 4. And we're done with this problem. If you like my videos, like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy learning, everyone.